Good, good. So, well, first obvious question would be, how did you get involved in the project?
Well, I read the script. I spoke with Jauma, our director, and what was interesting about the script is that it was a fully realized film with relation to the thrilling aspect, the shark, the action, the adventure. But the character of Nancy, they sort of left very open-ended, and they said, we really want to find. When it's a movie with just one person, we really want to find our Nancy and then inform who she is based on who we cast as Nancy. So it was a really neat process to get to figure her out and bring her to life and create her backstory and create, because any film like this, the shark is, yes, it's a movie monster, but it's also a metaphor for the other things that in your life, your fears that you're afraid to conquer, or the things that you're running from, or can you survive? And so it was neat to have that, to develop that parallel storyline with them.
I saw that you spoke a little bit of Spanish in the movie at the beginning. Did you know something before getting to shoot the movie? Did Jauma teach you some? Or Oscar?
I learned de puta madre, but I learned that on a different film. Because I kept saying, we were shooting very long hours on this film called All I See Is You in Barcelona. And I said, I want the best cappuccino, or I want the best meal. And I said, how do I ask for the best? They say, ask for the cappuccino de puta madre. So that's what I learned. And I said, doesn't that mean bad things? They're like, not when you put it in that context. So that was what I knew.
So you think, after Jaws, I think there was this horrible reputation for sharks, which obviously is not true. And some marine biologists were really upset because it's like they're nice creatures.
Understandably, yeah.
So do you think, even though you explained that it has a deeper meaning, the plot, people are gonna get still a bad publicity for sharks, or?
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons that I wanted to be a part of this film, is because I'd been swimming with great white sharks in 2011 with conservationists, and I had always been afraid of them because of movies, and I got to see them in their habitat, and I got to see that they weren't monsters like we show them as in movies. And it's fun to watch it, and you watch this movie and you can see it's very much a movie monster. Yeah. It's not like this literal, it doesn't feel documentary style. It's a fun, thrilling summer movie. But being there in the water with the sharks, I thought, I really want to take this story on, because it's so important when you're talking about a film like this to also share that this is fantasy. And what happens in reality, sharks aren't these monsters that are hunting human beings. This movie touches on it in a bit, that you see that she swims up onto its feeding grounds, and that he's fighting to stay alive, and he's been hunted. But it's so important to point out, you look at how many humans kill sharks a year for their fins, and you look at how many sharks kill humans, and it's incredibly disproportionate. They're scary looking, and they're apex predators, so they're fun to see in film, but this is not a common relationship with humans and sharks. So I was excited to take on this film because I had that experience, and I could say firsthand they're incredible creatures that we should protect. And hopefully you're scared while watching this movie, but it doesn't mean that this is real life.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.